And I'm actually going to get right into it. You really want to know how. You know, how can I blaze my own path? How can I be successful? How can I follow the path that someone else has laid for me to be successful?
I'm sitting on deuces while the blunt burn. Still raping rap music cause I want more. All money in, it's just us four. It's just Cobby, it's just Harvey, it's just Rip Raw. It's just Adam, it's just Black Salmon, both the fast. Where your 600 bands, where your Rovers at? Where your Cuban links, nigga, where your rollies at? Where your big booty bad bitches stay with posters at? Where you hustle, where you run from the police at? Where you ever represented hope, where the hopeless at? Where you had to take an oath before you sold the sack? Dealt with all the pressure, played it like you never noticed that. Amongst it all, put yourself on the map. Turn it to a booming operation, where your focus at? Where your 600 bins, where your Rovers at? Where your Cuban link, nigga, where your rollie at? I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young.
So if you could tell us how exactly.
Yeah, what year is this one?
This is a 80 Coupe de Ville.
How long have you had this?
This one I bought here when I first moved to Arizona back in 2017. Been working on it since then, you know what I mean? Still going though, it's a work in progress.
Nice. So any other work you do yourself?
I do a lot of the stuff myself, like a lot of the suspension, like you know, like hydraulics. I work on myself. The upholstery, I help the upholstery guy. We did it here in my garage. You know what I mean? The upholstery, all the gadgets, like the Continental kit. I put that on. The spinning plaque. This thing spins here, so you know what I mean. I do all these little things like this. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. No door panels. I put the switches here. You know, so I do a lot of the work. You know what I mean? A lot of custom, the little stuff that detail, you know what I mean, that a lot of people look at.
Nice. So how do you open the door? Oh, sick. Oh, is there like a button up under there?
No, it's just a hydraulic switch.
Oh, you hit that switch right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
That's it.
So that's a permanent drop top right there.
It's permanent chop top.
Chop top. Sweety style. Still balling. So how long have you been building bikes?
I've been building bikes for like over 12 years already.
You say you're from the Bay Area?
From San Jose, California, yes sir.
San Jose. Yeah, I used to love going out to San Jose. And I used to work out that way. Yeah, because where I was at in Oakland, I didn't really get to see a lot of like lowriders and all of that.
Unless you go to San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose, or like go to one of the big car shows. And so where is this bike headed to?
This one's from here, but originally the owners are from New Mexico. But they're out here, they moved out here.
Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and use it so I can size the chin up. Use it. Está bien. Go ahead.
So how long have you two been working together?
2 years. 2 years? He was my customer and then never left. He never left.
Hey, that's how it is sometimes. That's how I feel when I go over to About That Life. I'm like, I'm about to find me a job up there doing something. I'll be the white wall scrubber or something.
Yeah, I see how you've been changing those white walls though.
Yeah, I gotta keep them clean.
You gotta keep them clean.
Cause I don't want nobody on the video talking bad about somebody's tires. Cause you know how the internet is.
Yeah.
So how much can someone expect to spend on a nice custom bike?
All prices vary depends on the parts that you pick. Obviously, this is a perfect example. Like this is basic, and that's all custom, all twisted parts, bird cage. So anywhere from something basic, you know, anywhere from $650 to $1,500, depending on the style of parts they pick. You know, like braces and twisted or regular. This is all basic, nothing twisted. Like that one's all upgraded here. This is all twisted and everything, so you know you're gonna pay a little bit more for all those because of the custom parts and stuff.
That's a cool steering wheel.
Yeah, bird cage.
Bird cage. Bird cage handlebars.
Everything, bird cage fender braces, twisted forks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd you come up with the name Sweety Style?
Well, I was in the car club back home in the Bay Area, and I used to have a Cutlass, and I used to put Sweet 83 or Sweet 84, whatever car I had, and actually my car club gave me that name, Sweety. So it stuck with me. So Sweety Style, everything is Sweety Style now.
Heck yeah. So speaking of Sweety Style, I do see a lot of guys, nice little crew that you hang with. So is that a car club or is that just?
Yeah, Sweety Style Familia is my car club. Sweety Style Worldwide, Sweety Style Customs is my bike business. So that's why I had to switch the name on the car club from Sweety Style Worldwide to Sweety Style Familia. It's only a few of us, like 4 or 5 of us, but I mean, you know, that's all that we need.
And so for your car club, you have more than just lowriders, right? Or is it just lowriders?
We have everything. Euro beam, got trucks, got lowriders, you know, anything, whatever your preference is, and you want to ride. No discrimination over here, ain't no politics or none of that, you know what I mean? Everybody likes different style of cars, so anybody's welcome, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I see you got a whole lot of trophies and plaques.
Yeah, man. When I first started, I started in 2019, and I wasn't building no bikes for nobody. I was just building my bikes, my personal bikes for me. But I would go to all these shows, man. Every state, you know what I mean? A lot of different lowriders, a lot of cities, street lowrider, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is how I accomplished to get to where I'm at now, you know?
Yeah.
And then I started building bikes for everybody else. It's non-stop now.
So any of these plaques or awards over here, like, you know, that you got a special memory of or anything like that?
Yeah,
big one?
this one right here, my first year right there, Lowrider Super Show. It was my biggest accomplishment that year because I had just started it. And when I went to Vegas, I took first and second. And I mean, that to me, I was like, man, that's it. Everybody likes, you know, everybody's wish go to Vegas and plays the first and second, car, bike, motorcycle, whatever. But yeah.
I can tell you niggas how I came up. Similar to climbing out the grave, huh? Can't be acting like a bitch trying to get saved, bruh. Get that dirt up off your shoulders, step your game up. Can't be chasing pussy, switch your ways up. Can't be fucking off your loot, you gotta save up. So you gon' probably fail trying to play us. Streets ain't for everybody, get your grades up. Ain't about your money, you just looking for a stage, huh? You know that stunt put a bullet in your brain, huh? Stupid ass nigga, you can't fade us. Niggas like, who even raised cuz? Where you come from? Where you get your name from? You was in the house, not with the runaway slaves, huh? You You wasn't never in the spot when they raid, huh? You ain't really bout it, little nigga, this a phase, huh? I would rather shoot before I run.
So is this a custom order right here that you're doing?
Right here, yeah, this custom order right here. We had to repowder coat it and add a few parts, new fender braces, and just all new hardware on it. But yeah, same thing with this one, all new custom build. This is all brand new custom build for that one.
Nice. And so how long does it take you to build a bike like this one?
Usually something like this depends on the process of what they want done, powder coating, and if they want the whole thing, it takes about 2 weeks.
Oh wow, that's fast.
And if they want something basic, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 days. But if you want like custom work, custom powder coat, pinstriping, leafing, you know, about 1 or 2 weeks for a full custom build, something like, you know, something like this.
Now, do you sell any parts at all, or you just keep all your parts and just use it for builds?
I sell some parts, you know, if I used to sell a lot of parts, but now I use all the parts for the builds that I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, if people need parts and you know, you're my customer, yeah, I can get you any parts you want. Of course, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I see a lot of people always looking for wheels and tires and all of that.
They're all here, man.
So they can hit you up for all that, huh?
They can hit me up, yep.
See, best believe a nigga go ride.
Tell me why you mad, boy, tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy.
Tell me why you mad, folks, tell me why you mad.
But this shit ain't easy, believe me.
Tell me why you mad, folks, tell me why you mad.
I know to you it looks easy.
Tell me why you mad, folks, tell me why you mad.
But this shit ain't easy, believe me.
People in there.
Peanut builds. I come over here to help Sweety whenever I get bored at home. I get off work and I just give him a hand. I like tearing down these bikes and building them back up, making it look sweet like these ones right here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man, this is my bike. That pink one over there is my daughter's. This is what I made it right, but whenever Sweety's help, I like to help out.
So this bike, did you build this bike?
Yeah. The frame I had, it was made in California by Scrapfather. The forks are Jimmy Peaks, and then everything else is basically my design. All custom.
So how long have you been messing with the bikes?
About maybe 2.5, 3 years, something like that.
Okay.
I like going out and riding it too.
Yeah, I know you get all kind of attention on that thing.
Yeah. Big and heavy.
Yeah, that's nice. So what's that style called?
This style is a stretch, but this frame is called a bombita. Bombita frame. Number 7. Stamp number 7. So from JP designed it and Scrapfather built it.
Nice. So these frames, you said number 7, so they're rare? Or they don't make a lot of them?
Oh, I got, this frame was rare, but now you can get them, McCarthy has it now. What do they call this? JP Bombers now they're called, you can find them on McCarthy. But this frame, to get this frame custom made, you have to go to Scrapfather out in LA, right?
Every week there's bikes, I mean.
Yeah, so you building bikes every day, all day?
All day.
Yeah.
7 days a week or every day there's bikes. You know, this is a couple of them that I'm doing today, but shit, there's lots of bikes.
So if people want to get at you, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Instagram, Sweety style with the 3 E's. Facebook under Jose Armendariz, but most is Instagram.
So nothing too big, nothing too little, whatever they want.
Anything they want, custom paint, pinstriping, leafing, anything, they name it, it's here, man. We can do it all. One-stop shop here, Lowriders for bicycles.
And so what got you into building bikes?
Actually, when I lived in the Bay Area, there was a group called San Jose Bike Party, and I had lost my license in cars, and I went to a bike party, San Jose Bike Party, and from there, man, it was 2011. It was a wrap. After that, just been building bikes since then.
Just fell in love with it, huh?
Hell yeah, it's passion, man.
And what you got there?
Shit, a couple t-shirts, some Sweety style gear, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, shit.